So let's just start aligning our body. I learned a lot over the last couple of weeks aligning the body because of the various classes that I have and different instructors. And, you know, they always say, bring a pole down middle of the head, the top of where the sutures meet, and then straight down to the middle of the body. And it's like the pole is here and you, the body, the meat is around the pole. And so what you're trying to do is to move the whole body around that pole that stays stable. And then I have a trouble with my shoulders apparently, because I kept doing this. And then one suggested that I use this dantian and turn it like a knob. And when I do that, the shoulder comes back up. It's like, you know, okay, that was simple, but it sort of aligns your body, and I didn't realize that. And then the hips should rest comfortably, letting the torso rest into the pelvic region. And then when you bend your knees, and everything starts falling. Now I also learned about the weight, and the weight when we're, you know, standing here tends to fall down into the pelvic region, and we tend to use our knees in order to hold the weight, which is not good on your knees. And so when we step out, what we want to do is drop the weight down into the thighs, and you could feel it because you're pressing down into the ground. Now, what you do is put the weight to the sides of these legs here. And so sometimes you have to spread the legs out maybe a quarter of an inch or so. But you can start feeling that the weight's no longer on the knees. And then you bring the toes into a comfortable position. Some people have to go out like that. And we try not to go in too much. And then we find these 4 points should all be like a box in alignment. So you're not doing this or bending forward or backward. And then the other thing is just to breathe naturally. Now, what we're trying to do is to also learn to breathe here from the belly, the abdomen. So if you put your hands here and breathe deep, you can feel the belly going in and out, as opposed to when you're breathing here, having the chest heave in and out. And so you breathe deep and exhale. You can feel that in and out motion, and that's what we're trying to get, so that we breathe a little deeper. Okay. So the first thing we do is, now that we're aligned, is to start moving the body around that pole, that center pole. And we knock on the door of life. The door of life is right opposite the dantian, the Ming Men. And we sort of tap that area, as well as the abdomen, the dantian. And my hips are straight, and I'm turning only at the waist. You can turn your hips a little, but you know, it's not going to do anything bad. You just want to make sure that your knees don't hurt in any manner, or that your lower back hurts. And so what you start feeling is this area here, the center of gravity, the center of your body, and you start feeling it move with the waist, connecting with the upper body. And if you concentrate on that, you can feel a wholeness in your body. You can see the whole body just rotating all as one unit. We're not doing the hands or the arms, but the whole unit. And then we slowly come to a stop. Now we spread out a little more into a horse stance. Lower our hips as though we're sitting on a high bar stool. And this is the tiger. And the tiger's arms come up to pounce. And it says, ah, as it comes down. And you can come down to the waist, or you can come all the way down to the ankles. Now start feeling the energy come up through the soles of your feet, up the legs, into the dantian, up the back of the spine and over the head, connecting with the tongue to the lower body. And this exercise is good for your kidneys and helps you strengthen the legs. You step in a bit, tap the kidneys. And then we slap down back of the legs into the front of the legs, giving ourselves a nice little massage to the kidneys and to the meridians on the sides of the legs. Waking up all that energy. And then we knot the chest, loosening the lungs a bit, improving our cardio and our circulation. Then we slap down the length of the arm and back to the other side. And then check the chest again. Deep breath. And the Buddha stance, holding up the earth to the sky. And exhale. Slowly bringing the hands down towards the lower dantian. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. And now combine the body with the mind. Concentrating on our breathing. And then we hold our hands at the lower dantian. And a lot of posts call this the smiling to your innards, to the various organs in your body. If you smile, you appreciate what they do and the good job that they do. And it makes you feel happy. And we step in. Step out. And we have our 8 different 18 forms this time. I just put 3 of the Shibashi forms together and see what we come up with, just to make it fun. So the first one is cloud hands. So let's practice with a single arm. Turn the twist. Making a circle. Bringing the palm up to the lower dantian. Breathing in. Turning the palm over. And out. Turning the wrist. The other side. Up the center. Out. Touch the wall. Turn the wrist. Now, if you pump your knees a bit by coming up and then down, you can start pumping the chi up the back, the spine, over the head, down into the shoulders, arms, and hands. Both sides. And you turn only as far as you're comfortable, keeping the hips straight ahead. Lowering the body, rising it, lowering, up and down. Keeping your mind on the center of the palms. As we come to rest. Now we do the dragon's morning stretch. Again, pretend this is a post and it's a solid area here. And you're going to be stretching this way and that way while this area remains safe and solid. Back to center. Now we move the chi from the earth to the dantian, to the mingmen, up the spine to C7, where that bump is, over the head, connecting with the tongue on the roof of the mouth, and down into the microcosmic orbit. So we stand together, hands in prayer position, and direct the chi going up and down with the movement of your hands. Up the spine, over the head, down the front. Back to center. Pushing the chi back into the dantian. Now we coordinate the upper half with the lower half. The immortal points the way. So we use our sword fingers, making a big circle. Point the way. And back. Just kick the foot out and lower yourself as slow as you want, but very slowly, and try to keep the back straight. So you don't want to do this. So we're just working the muscles of the legs and strengthening them as we take deep breaths and lower ourselves. And back to center. Now we turn and bring our dragon fingers up as the dragon emerges from the sea. And lean forward, make sure that you're stable, and then down. A nice rocking motion. Opening the chest as the arms move backwards. Feeling that front and back foot lifting, closing. And then return to the side, the front, the other side, and up. Stretching the spinal cord, letting the head lead the way. Nice stretch to the back leg and to the front calf. Back to center. and close. Now we have the lion plays with the ball. So we have a big ball, and then we're going to lift our leg, turn the ball, step out, and push. Back to center. And push. And you don't have to lift the leg if you don't want. It's just an added feature of balance and strengthening the leg. And back to center. Now we work the shoulders, the back muscles, rowing the boat forward. Deep breath and out. Opening the lungs. Feeling the chi moving through the arms, shoulders into the fingertips. And you notice as I come down, my knees bend. And again, I'm pumping that chi to the back, the spine and up. Backwards. And back to center. Now we pluck stars. So the hand rises up to the sky, across, palm up, turning back to look at the palm, plucking the stars. Bringing the hand to center, palm down, bringing the chi down from the stars into the dantians. Pluck the stars. It's also good for your wrist. Gives you a little exercise. That's why you need to take this exercise very, very slow and feel all the muscles, tendons working in unison. And just enjoy the movements. and back to center. The old man plants a tree, so we make the shape of a tree. Bring the hands together and plant the tree. And up again. And plant the tree. Stretching our back, letting the vertebrae back. Opening the heart lung channel. And back to center. Now we add some movement to our exercise, flying around the planet, and we move that way and we move that way. So we just go round and round and round and up, round, 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 up. So we want to make sure that our body stays upright, not rigid, relaxing the arms, the fingers, and lifting the leg only as far as you want. Getting the cardio going in a nice, smooth manner. And notice all the body functioning in one, the arms, the legs, all in unison. And then back to center. Now we throw in some animals. So we're going to put the deer, and the deer has the little antlers. And we're going to step forward, twisting our toe like this, the body, as we bring the antlers around up to a circle and look back. The other side. And you feel that nice stretch on the back. So take it easy, don't stretch too much. One more on each side. And back to center. Now we have the monkey, and the monkey looks up and helps your legs stretch. So the monkey grabs, pinches and grabs And brings the arms up as we rise onto the toes, and we look one way and then down, pinch, up, look the other way, onto the toes, and down. Don't hold your breath, just breathe naturally. And back to center. Now we have the deer and the monkey. Now we have the dragon, and the dragon swims up from the sea to the back of the head, around the side, over to the other side, and then down. And you can go down as far as you want, doesn't have to be far. And then you just start coming back up, stretching, stretching the other way, stretching around the head, around the head the other way, around, figure 8, up, onto your toes, straight down, up, up, around the head, and down. Around, around, to the center, and up. And gently bring the hands back down to the dantian. Okay, so another animal is the pony, and the pony rides up and down, and he goes 3 paces forward and 3 paces back. So you hold on to the pony and 1, 2, 3, skip, 1, 2, 3, skip. 1, 3. Okay, that's the little pony that tires out. Okay, now we punch and step forward and loose fists. And again, we're going to come back and forth, making sure that the knee doesn't go over the toe. So we just rock gently and punch, open, back. Let's follow the center line in your body. Back to center. Step out the other foot. And back to center. Now we slow down, dancing with the rainbows. And back to center. Then we turn to the side and start flying like a goose. Onto the toes, then down. Back to center, sideways, up. Next one over the head. And bring your hands down to close. Bring down 3 columns of chi. Showering your body with a nice warm heavenly light. And to the Dantian as we bring our body into a meditative state. And gently go forward and backwards on the toes and the heel. Drop your arms. You continue swinging back and forth. The whole body swings together, not just the top, not just the bottom. Bring your hands up to swing, breathing in, breathing out. Fill the air as the palms come up. Let gravity bring the hands back down. Slowing the breath, coordinating the hand motions with your breathing. Bringing the hands towards the chest. Out. Palms down. Bringing the hands up just over the head level and back down to the shoulder level. Feel the nice motion of the body, coordinating with the arms and the hands. Slowly you're flying away. Bring the hands down. Bring the hands up to the upper chest, as though you're holding a glowing ball of chi, pushing it out. We're pushing in the chi back into the upper chest. Out. In. Breathing out. Breathing in. On the next turn, bring the hands down to the solar plexus. Out. In. Bring your hands back down to the lower dantian, palms down as you open, close. Pushing the chi into the dantian. Raising your hands up and down. Bringing your hands down to the lower dantian. Feeling the chi. Moving the chi in and out. Bringing the hands back up to the solar plexus. Hands up to the head. Expanding the third eye. Hands down. Bring your arms together. Hands down to the sides. Swinging the arms. Slowly bringing yourself out of the reverie. Lift your toes and straight. Up. Shake. Up. Shake. One more time. Up. And shake. Bring down 3 columns of chi.